לתת את הנשמה ואת הלב, לתת כשאתה אוהב, ואיך מוצאים את
The story of Magen David Adom is a microcosm of the amazing story of the return to Zion and the establishment of the State of Israel. MDA was founded in Tel Aviv in 1930 as Israel's national medical emergency organization, providing first aid and blood services to the young Zionist settlement. Since then, the organization has spread throughout the country while adapting to the changing needs and challenges placed before it and the demands of the community and society at large. MDA began with one small station with 3 emergency vehicles and now, 80 years later, has 109 stations, a fleet of hundreds of state-of-the-art emergency vehicles and mobile intensive care units, a helicopter, field clinics, and one of the most advanced teams of paramedics in the world.
מגן דוד אדום פועל כ-365 ימים בשנה ומפעיל כ-700 אמבולנסים ו-120 ניידות טיפול נמרץ. הפעלת האמבולנסים והניידות לטיפול נמרץ מתבצעת בזכות היכולת הבלתי רגילה של המתנדבים, שהם כ-12,000 במספר ו-1,650 עובדים שעושים את עבודתם ואת פעילותם בצורה בלתי רגילה במשך 24 שעות ביממה.
MDA has one of the leading blood services in the world and one of the most advanced in the Middle East. MDA's blood bank supplies about 90% of the blood used in Israeli hospitals. Blood donations are collected both on a regular basis and in emergencies by MDA's Central Blood Bank, at regional centers, and mostly by mobile donation units. And all donors are volunteers. MDA's blood services also include a public umbilical cord blood bank. This is a national project cooperatively run by some of Israel's leading medical organizations and hospitals. Umbilical cord blood is donated voluntarily by mothers for the benefit of the public. The results are transferred to international databases and are placed at the disposal of patients in need of life-saving stem cell transplants.
מדי יום, על מנת לדאוג שמלאי מנות הדם יספק הן לשגרה והן לחירום, אנו צריכים להתרים כ5% מאוכלוסיית מדינת ישראל. נכון ל-2009 מדובר ב-1,200 תורמים מדי יום.
MDA is also unique on the personal level, as will testify the thousands of volunteers who join its ranks every year. Their inclusion in the organizational system is essential to its survival. MDA volunteers who come from every sector of the Israeli populace are a well-trained professional workforce, which functions both on a regular basis and in emergencies. The MDA Youth is an organization whose purpose is to supplement volunteer activity. The organization's youth movement encourages the study and application of first aid by young people, comprising hundreds of members who participate in events and seminars for the increase of health awareness and life-saving skills.
מד"א ניצב בפני אתגרים ומשימות שהמדינה וגורמי הביטחון מעמידים בפניה. המשימות האלו מתקיימות ומתבצעות בזכות העשייה הנפלאה של בעלי התפקידים בארגון, בזכות העשייה הנפלאה של המתנדבים והעובדים. ללא מסירותם, ללא רוח ההקרבה, ללא רוח ההתנדבות, ספק אם מדינת ישראל ומגן דוד אדום היו יכולים לעמוד במשימות החשובות האלו.
MDA was established according to the principles of the Red Cross as an apolitical humanitarian organization, and in 2006 was accepted as a full member of the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement. As a humanitarian rescue organization, MDA offers support both in Israel and internationally, helping the elderly, the disabled, the poor, and the needy. Whenever necessary, MDA sets up emergency clinics and sends aid for humanitarian relief throughout the world. Among them, MDA delegations sent help to the victims of the Indonesian tsunami, the earthquake in Turkey, including equipment and medicine that MDA provided. About a quarter of MDA's budget comes from contributions, which are collected by MDA Friends Societies throughout the world. These contributions are essential to the continued functioning of the organization and enable it to expand and develop.
I have often spoken about my visit in 2002 to Israel when I met a young man named Yohai Parat. He was an MDA medic. He was so devoted to his work and to MDA's mission. Shortly after we met, Yohai was tragically killed in a terrorist attack. During my last trip to Israel, I had the opportunity to spend a few minutes with his parents who remained committed to the mission and work of MDA, and with some of the young volunteers from the U.S. who were inspired by his dedication as well as the mission of MDA. This spirit of service permeates Israeli culture, and it's one reason that I have been, am now, and will always be proud to stand with all of you as a strong supporter of Israel. Thank you for what you do for Israel and what you do for MDA.
MDA's training department trains more than 50,000 people per year, from courses open to the general public to specialized courses for medical teams. As a representative of the American Heart Association, MDA trains and certifies medical teams in ACLS, Advanced Cardiac Life Support, one of the best in the field. MDA's International Institute is invited to participate in symposiums, projects, and courses on all 5 continents. And MDA is proud to share and teach others from the wide range of experience acquired over the years in the fields of emergency medicine, mass casualty emergencies, EMS systems management, volunteer management, and training.
בשנים האחרונות מגן דוד אדום עבר מהפך בהיבט הטכנולוגי. למעשה אין היום מערכת בארגון שהיא לא מפוקחת, שהיא לא מבוקרת ושהיא לא פועלת תחת קדמה טכנולוגית חסרת תקדים.
MDA is at the cutting edge of technology, makes wise use of its resources, and is prepared for the future. The organization's units use advanced MIRS communicators, equipped with GPS systems, to locate the first responders when needed. Dispatching centers can determine the exact location of every vehicle at any given moment and provide precise feedback for the most efficient use of resources.
מגן דוד אדום כארגון ההצלה הלאומי של מדינת ישראל מחויב לתת את השירות האיכותי והטוב ביותר למען כלל התושבים במדינת ישראל.
Magen David Adom, with you and for you, anywhere, anytime.